everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all okay. Today I'm going to do a quick reading. I get asked this so many times. Even if you're in separation or there's been no closure or it didn't end very well, do they miss me? But I get asked more, not just do they miss me, but how do they see our relationship in the past? So that's what I'm going to go into today. I'm going to see firstly how they see the relationship in the past, which probably will differ than how you see it. That's normally the case. Their perception of reality, especially if it was toxic, will be completely different to yours. That's the way probably they cope with this, especially if there was no closure and they don't have to admit anything to themselves. And then I'm going to look at the present energy, anything they'd like to say and anything else that comes out. Just while I'm shuffling though, if you would like a personal read, just click on the title. Everything's in the description box. The link to the website's in there. Also the free relationship report's in there as well. Right, let's have a look at the past. How does the other energy that I'm tuning into today see the past, please? So one more for the past. Okay. Right, it's quite interesting. Your person does see the past with you started out as a good friendship. You were good friends in the beginning. It could have been fun. You could have done lots of things together, had a lot of fun, a lot of crazy times I'm even getting. I think your person accepts that they had a bit of the devil in them. They were a bit impulsive, a bit crazy at times. They didn't think before they did things. A bit hot-headed and possibly a bit of a player. They do recognise that in themselves. They wish they had worked harder on something. At times this person realises now that they projected this image of they were better than other people. They were better than other people. That they were almost a step above other people. That they knew best. They were quite a stubborn energy. Straight off the bat, predominant energy is Taurus. And I've got... again, Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. I've also got fire, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. They know that they were, like I said, just a little bit they were stubborn. They thought they were right a lot of the time. They didn't always listen to you. I think, especially in business, there were proposals or ideas that you had about something, if not business, where to invest your money or even where to put your money into a property. They just poo-pooed it. They knew best. They see that in themselves now, whoever this is about. They also, slap bang in the middle, this is the interesting bit. They see they got themselves tied up with the wrong people. This energy is someone who was very narrow-minded at times, especially where to put the money or the finances, or even whether to take any risks at times, but they realise they've got themselves tied up with the wrong people. They listen to too many other people's ideas, opinions, beliefs, and they kowtow to somebody as well. They put somebody on a pedestal. But their energy in the past was definitely of somebody who also listened to the wrong friends as well. Your person had some friends, whoever this is for today, so just take what resonates, had some friends that were not good for them. And the personality of these friends were like party lovers. It doesn't mean to say they were going clubbing every night, but They didn't think, the sort of people that like turn up at the airport and they've packed the wrong clothes for the holiday and there's no passport in sight. That kind of, it was just childish. They know. So I feel just looking at these 3 past cards, they are taking a look at themselves. They know they've made a mistake tying themselves up, like I said, with the wrong people. They're extremely stubborn though. I think when you had the conversation about especially their friends, because you could see yourselves getting boxed into this situation, that it was just going nowhere, they didn't listen. They didn't listen at all. And they just like I said, they just very narrow-minded, very stubborn. They just thought they were better. It's almost like I've got to say to you today that they thought they were the teacher and you were the pupil. But when you met, you were really good friends, you were more equals. But as time progressed, and they just got, it's almost like your world or your, existence with them became more contained. So let's have a look what they are thinking at the moment in the present, as to whether they miss you. I feel they do. The fact that they recognised that in them, it's a start. And who this is for today, you were good friends. You were good friends. You had a lot of really fun times together. You could have travelled together. But it wasn't boring, it was spontaneous. It was spontaneous. Okay, let's go to the present. Right. Yeah, they do miss you. They do. They miss your stability and your security. I get this so much. Okay, this person at the moment is looking to escape from something. They're looking to try and pull out of something, almost like whilst nobody's looking. I think whoever this is for, this person is connected in with a group of people that still think that they've got them on board, but your person, or they're thinking of getting out of a situation. They've got one foot in one door and one foot out, but they haven't told anybody. It's as if everything's going on as normal where they are, but they are looking at their other options. Again, going back to their friend group or whatever they were doing with this group of friends, they realise now that they were tempted too much. That what they had at home was very comfortable. What they had at home was very comfortable. They have had some financial issues, but they are working through this. They are working through this. If they are being controlled on a financial basis by somebody else or a company or a business or something they're tied to, they are going to break away from this and they are going to return to a more stable and secure footing. That's where they're at the moment. Like I say, very, very strong. There's people around them. It's almost like I can see them with a group of people and they're having a cup of tea or a beer or whatever they're doing, and they're discussing everything and they're part of the group, but they're halfway mentally out of the door. And they are looking to make this move. Do they miss you? Yes, they do. The Queen's come out. They do. They do miss you. And this is really specific, especially if it was either a marriage or you live together. If it was a marriage or you live together, they miss you. They do miss you. They miss, like I say, the security, the stability. You could have been the main breadwinner, or if not, you stayed at home. Even so, you made the home a home. I'm going to say home is where the heart is, and that's where your person's at now. That's where your person's at now. Just I'm just going to have a look at what's just going on with this. And like I say, that it's like everyone, that they're with a group of people, and I can see it, and they're all chattering, and your person's physically there, like in the 3D, but they're not there. So I'm just going to see what's going on in their environment now, and then I'll just go to anything for you, and then also just the outcome. Your person likes security. They like security. It's almost like they've got a double personality. They like the security and the stability, but they have a really low boredom threshold. And that interferes. It's almost like your person can't reconcile themselves. Like they've got two things going on in their heads. Well, I really like the security and the stability, and I love the family and all of this, but God, this is getting boring for me now, or I need to. It's almost like they self-sabotage everything. But the worst of it is they're very stubborn. Very, very stubborn. Very stubborn. Let's see what's going on in the environment, please. Just get another one on that, actually. That's interesting. That's why they're... I think that's why they've got half the foot out the door. Yeah. Right, okay. Going back to that thing of them, you know, the group of people, or in a situation, they're in this room and they've got one foot literally out the door. They're not showing their hand. They're not showing their hand. They are strategizing and looking at their options, because there's somebody in their environment that wants a contractual agreement from them. Now, this could mean anything. It could mean they want them to put their name on a mortgage, they want to put their name on a business, they want to marry them, they want to, you know, make a major purchase. But they don't want to do this. And the end card is there's going to be sudden change. There is going to be an epiphany. I think you're going to have a surprise with this person. I don't think you'll even see this coming. But this person is literally, that they're just going to run to the hills, but they are not showing their hand, because they're very wrapped up in this environment with these other people, and these other people have got them almost tied up in knots. Tied up in knots. They could also have some problems with the authorities on a financial level that needs to be sorted out here. But basically, your person's not going to, it might feel like it is, it might look like it is, but whoever this is for today, this person is not going to sign the paperwork or make that commitment. They don't want to. They don't want to do it. And I feel that's where your energy is coming in the present. I don't know, as soon as I can see someone just thinking, what have I done? How have I got myself into this mess? How have I got myself into this mess? Financially, though, that's what they're working on. Like I said, they have had problems with their finances. It doesn't necessarily mean that they had no money, but it means that they were left out of possibly some decision making. It's quite specific today. Somebody had more control of the pot, and they are being pushed to make this commitment, but they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Let's see what they'd like to say to you. There's going to be a sudden change here, out of the blue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What would they like to say, please? I hid who I really am from you, so they masked a lot of their energy. I think, you know, in today's reading, this person did try. they did try to be stable, secure, but they couldn't mask their real personality in the end. And they're still doing the same thing. They're still going to run from wherever they are now. They're still going to run. Yeah, just being near you is intoxicating. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, I think they will do eventually. I think somebody will do eventually. So I think the thought of them having to make some commitment, it's actually put the fear of God into them. Let's just go into the Kipper deck and see if we can get a little bit more detail on this, please. Yeah, that's the court jurisdiction. Yeah, they have got. That's what they're running from. They're running from something legal. They're running from something legal. It's as if everybody's circling them. And they've been telling these people that, yeah, I'm going to do this, and yeah, you're right, and yes, I believe you, and the past was crap, and I'm never going back, and whatever they've been saying. But that's not what they mean. They've been getting their finances together, I think. They've been getting their finances together. What else have we got, please? Kipper. Yeah, they're on the move, change. Yeah, they're out there. Somebody is out of there, they're packing up. Let's just have one more. Distant horizons, yeah. You're in their dreams, they're moving. Specifically, someone is going to be relocating countries or states. Actually, you know, this is a big move. But they're moving. They've got a vision, they've got a dream, they've been stabilising themselves. They've been stabilising themselves. So the best possible outcome is at the moment. Slow. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. It'll come in very quickly. They've got a lot of baggage to clear up at the moment. The Knight of Pentacles energy is not fast moving. It's, you know, an energy of someone who wants to cross the T's, dot the I's. This person, you know, your person is quite stubborn. There's baggage that needs clearing up. It's almost like they need to know that they can leave where they're leaving with enough in their bank and enough almost security so that they're okay. So eventually, what will happen, this energy will shift because you've got lightning in the future, which is, it'll just be, you'll look back, or someone will look back and think, gosh, I never saw that coming. But at the moment, they're taking their time. They are taking their time at the moment. Let's just have a look at the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, 8 of Wands, bottom of the deck. Movement, travel. There could be a house sale as well. If there's a house sale for any of you, it will go ahead. It will happen. But again, the 8 of Wands, it's so quick. It literally is so quick. You don't see it coming. They will just suddenly, it's almost like they'll go through their week and then one morning they'll just wake up and think, yeah, today, that's it. Gone. Yeah, they want to drop the argument with you. 5 of Swords in reverse. I think this will be slow for you because in the upright 5 of Swords is a nasty card. A lot of backbiting, a lot of can be abuse. Someone had to win, you know. It didn't matter what happened. They just had to bloody win at all costs. But they want to try and find a way that you can lay down the swords, as it were, and try and find some way to mediate, to come together, if only to clear the air. If only to clear the air. But like I say, it's quite specific. They're on the move. They're definitely on the move. And I think I want, you know, to tell you how I feel is them dropping those swords. But also it tells me that this group of people that were involved in all of this, and I see more than one person today. this group of people that were involved in it, your person won't have anything to do with them. Your person realises that they've listened to the wrong person. They should have trusted you, your love, your intuition and your kindness, instead of getting wrapped up in all this nastiness. And that's what they want to do. They want to tell you how they feel, and they want to at least have an opportunity, if you know, not to reconcile. You know, you've all got, you know, free will. It's just a weather forecast that they just want to be able to sit down and talk, so that at least there's closure, and that if you don't reconcile, you can. I think that is really, really important energy for them today. Let's just have a couple of these before we wrap this up. Like I say, everyone's got free will. Tarot just gives you a window into the energy, but you know, you can change anything that you want to. Yeah, that's what I felt earlier. This situation involves marriage. If it wasn't a marriage, because lots of people don't get married these days, it was a long term. It was a long-term commitment, and I'd say where you were living together, or you spent a considerable amount of time living with a person, even if you had your own place. So, like, it's quite specific. Let's have another one of these. Okay, I think this is for you. Before we wrap this up, I think for some of you, you probably might just have the conversation, but I think for some of you there's just not enough. It's too little too late. There's not enough almost attraction now to reignite this relationship. And I feel could be for some of you turning this person away. So anyway, I hope that's helped somebody today. So do they miss you? Yeah, they do. They do miss you. And at some point they are going to come into your life rather quickly and unexpectedly. So thanks so much for watching. I love you all. Thanks for your comments, your likes, everything, subscribes, and have a really, really good day, good evening, whatever you're doing. I'll send you so much love, and I'll see you soon. Bye.